Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. So I'm in a little bit of a different setting. So excited. We've had our Christmas set up since November 1st, November 2nd. We did it pretty quick into November. I love Christmas so much and my family is very big into Christmas as well. So we didn't hesitate and I thought it was about time I finally recorded a little video showing you guys some of our Christmas stuff. So I absolutely love our Christmas decorations and I'm glad I finally get to record a video and share them a little bit with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the different background. It's possible in the next videos I'm back with the yarn behind me though. It just depends who's home and if I'm able to record down here. Anyways, without getting interrupted and stuff. But I'm excited. It's been way too long. I feel like I say that way too often as well. But it's been forever since I've recorded a video. The last video that I posted was 2 weeks, maybe a week or two old by the time I got to post it. So since I've been sitting here recording a video, it's been a while and I'm so excited because I've been really wanting to chat with you guys for a bit. There's some new things going on and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. So I'm gonna start first with crocheting. I have a brand new pattern and it's actually over there. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. So I have a brand new pattern. Super excited for this one. Like I said, I love Christmas. So I was so excited to make a Christmas pattern this year. So it's a really fun, really easy snowman. Actually you have to sew on the nose. But besides that, you don't have to sew on the scarf or the hat, and those are optional as well if you want. Because for the longest time, I had just the snowman without the scarf and the hat, and I think it looks just as cute. I love finding a good size patterns for blanket yarn where it's not super big or super small because blanket yarn isn't cheap. So I like finding patterns this size to do with blanket yarn. So then you get quite a few of them with one skein and they work up quick. So cute. So I did use worsted weight yarn for the nose and white blanket yarn for the snowman. And then this is, the band seems like an older type of yarn. I just had it in my stash. It's Red Heart. I mentioned what it is in the pattern and in the description of the pattern as well. So I'm going to look for it and I'll put it maybe in the description box. It's an older type of yarn. I think the type I had, the label I had looked like an older type of yarn, but I'm sure they remade it and have newer ball bands on it, if that makes sense. But it's so cute even without the hat and the scarf. But then when you put them on, it's super cute as well. So I just had a lot of fun making this pattern and yeah, it is now in my Etsy and Ravelry shop. I think it's $1.99. But yeah, look at him. It's so cute. And then of course you can use different yarns. I'm actually tempted to make it in worsted weight yarn and see the size difference, and since it works up pretty quick, I might do that as well. So that is a brand new pattern. I have an idea for another pattern, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So there might be a new pattern in December, another new pattern, but there might not. I'm still trying to figure out what it is exactly I have in mind. The next thing is a finished object. This one I've been working on for a bit. I just kept putting it down, but I decided I need to finish it because it's so cute. This is, again, one of my own patterns. This is it, the baby pig, and it's complete with a little curly tail. I love this pattern so much. It's really fun to make. It starts from the bottom and to the top, so the head and the body are one piece, and then you sew on the rest of the pieces, but they're easy pieces to sew on. nothing too complicated. So I think for this one though, I'm gonna finish it by adding blush to the cheeks. I just hope that it shows up okay, because this is a very like bright pink, like a almost close to a neon pink. It's not completely neon, but it kind of looks like it's a very bright pink. I got this pink from it's Craft Smart, so it's Michael's. It was part of like their older colors. I don't think they sell this pink anymore, so I got it when it went on clearance. And then the gray is Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby in their darker gray. And then this is Big Twist, one of their pink colors. I used, I want to say 12mm safety eyes for this one, and it was so much fun to make. I really love how it comes out. It just looks like he wants a hug. And yeah, I used a 6mm, was it six? No, sorry, a 5mm hook. You could tell it's been a while since I recorded a video. A 5mm crochet hook, which is the G hook, I believe. I always want to say it's G or H, but I'm pretty sure, no, I think it's an H hook. I know for sure it's a 5mm. That's what I usually crochet with. And yeah, it's so cute. It does work up pretty quick. I was just being slow about it, like we do sometimes. That is it for finished objects. The next is a work in progress, but I'm very excited. This one's gonna be really cute. I just realized everything I've been working on are my own patterns, and like the snowman was a new pattern, the pig was a remake, and then this one is kind of a remake, but it's like altering one of my patterns. So I have this happy dinosaur pattern, and I'll put a picture. I've made like 4 or 5 of those before, maybe even more. I love making them. They're so much fun. They come out good size too, and then if you double your yarn, they come out like really big. It's such a fun pattern to make. I love making dinosaurs in general. I love dinosaurs. So my happy dinosaur pattern, I came up with that like 2 years ago, I think, and I remade it once really big, double stranding my yarn, and I made it in the colors yellow with black stripes on the back, so it came out like a dinosaur bumblebee, and it was really cute. I don't have that one anymore because I took it to a craft fair and it sold. I might be able to find a picture though. I think I have pictures of it because I was really proud of it, but I was upset with myself because I forgot to take pictures of just the dinosaur bee. I have pictures of it, I think, with like my whole table set up, but I'm making another one. I'm making a smaller version because, like I mentioned last time, I held multiple strands of yarn. This time I'm just holding one strand, but I did use a little bit of a thicker yarn. This is the Big Twist, not the value, it's like the 5-weight yarn, so it is a little bit thicker and it's coming out bigger than, of course, if I would have used worsted weight yarn, which is a 4-weight. I'm loving it. I love it. This is the back of the dinosaur, so he's gonna have his tail back here. His tail also has stripes. Then this will be the side, and he'll have little arms on each side and legs. And you might notice he doesn't have eyes. For this pattern, usually I use felt eyes because they'll go on the sides of his face. So I'm really excited. That's the front, the side, and the back. So there's a little bit of work left to do for this one, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm so excited. So I really enjoy it, and it's I do make alterations to it. So I have had a couple people ask me like if there is a pattern for the bee style, like the dinosaur and the bee style. I've been thinking about remaking it and making a second pattern in this style so it's easier. It has like the rows laid out where I color change, and then adding the antennas and the wings, and then I color change on the tail as well. So I'm thinking about that, if it's easier for you guys, if it's written in a pattern as well. That way when I post this, I can link that pattern, because I always end up linking, of course, the one that I make it from originally, which is the Happy Dinosaur pattern. So that is it for right now. I'm doing pretty good at keeping like 1 or 2 projects that I'm working on at a time, which is really good because I was horrible at that at the beginning of the year. I was absolutely horrible. I'm keeping my ball bands until I think maybe in a couple weeks before the end of the year, or at the very beginning of next year. I'm gonna count my ball bands with you guys and we can see how many I've used this year. I have thrown away a couple, I'm gonna be completely honest. Because I keep them in a little basket, and the labels, and I'm like squishing them in at this point. So I know for a fact I have thrown away a couple just when I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. But that makes me really excited to go over them and share with you guys how many I finished this year, because it's been a lot. I'm excited. I'm proud that I've gone through quite a bit of yarn this year, which is exciting. And I haven't really bought yarn this year either. Actually, I take that back. I forgot the Hobby Lobby sale happened this year. I did get some yarn from that, but I've used a lot, so that's good. I have a couple other things that I wanted to mention. I wanted to let you guys know that I am officially doing a Christmas card exchange. My address, my P.O. box is always in the description box below. If you would like to exchange Christmas cards though, please feel free to send me a message. You can email me or message me through Instagram. That way I can send you a card as well. I love Christmas cards. I think it's a tradition that we need to keep alive because you know, with technology and everything advancing nowadays, we need to keep these really cute old traditions alive. And I love sending out Christmas cards. I love receiving them. So yes, if you would like to exchange Christmas cards, please feel free to message me. I honestly can't believe it's already December. That's crazy to me. Even though we've had our decorations up for a month already, I just can't believe it. Like, and then already talking about like things that are coming up next year. That's crazy to me. Like, oh my gosh, this year went by so fast and a lot happened this year. It's been really crazy. Something that I did want to mention, that if you follow me on my personal Instagram page, because I have 2. I have my crochet one, and then I have my personal one. If you happen to follow me on my personal page, you might have noticed that I've been posting a little puppy lately. So I'm gonna go get him and I'm gonna introduce you guys. Okay, so Peewee is in here as well. He's the older dog that kind of has like coughing problems. So I'm sorry if you hear him now, but yeah, he's in here also with his brother. So I would like to introduce you guys to Zuko. Zuko. So I have a corgi now. I'm a corgi mom, and that's absolutely crazy to me. He's the cutest. He just woke up from his nap, so he's kind of a little grumpy. But he's a really good dog. I love him so much. He is 9 weeks old. Look at him. So funny. But then when he's tuckered out, he's tuckered out. It's so cute. I've always wanted a corgi for years, and I thought it would absolutely never happen. But this year I was able to get one, and this is he is kind of my birthday and Christmas present from like the whole family. We all had to pitch in a little bit for him. I love him so much. This from here, it might get a little bit sad, what I'm going to talk about. So if you don't really want to hear about kind of a sad story, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you all. I love spending time with you guys. And I do have plans to make new videos this month. So, yes, thank you for spending this time with me. But if you're still here, you may remember back in April and May, I believe, I had mentioned that my dog Kylo, his full name was Kylo Ren, he was a scruffy little thing. He was the runt of the litter. He was so tiny and he just had a lot of health problems. I took him to get blood work done, x-rays. He had a lot of procedures and more scheduled, and it was a lot for him. He was just a little puppy, and basically the root of the problem was that he had like a intestinal disease, a disorder, and he couldn't hold down his food. He couldn't hold down his water. He would eat or drink and it would come out immediately, and that was really scary, and it was really sad and heartbreaking. And he, you know, it was 6 months of that, because ever since he was little, I noticed that with his mom's milk, it would come out his nose and he would regurgitate it as well. So it was hard. It was really hard. I took care of him as best as I could. I've never been to the vet so many times, especially with, like, I've had Pee-wee is 14, I believe, and I just feel like I went more times with Kylo than with like any other dog, even though they lived for like longer, you know, a long amount of years. But Kylo did end up passing away, and I didn't really mention it when it happened. It happened a few months back. I think there was a time when it happened that I wasn't recording videos at all. I'm not like super consistent with my videos as much as I would like to be, but I know when it happened, I think I was like maybe 3 weeks to a month where I didn't post a video. I didn't feel like it. Of course, like I was like mad at myself. I thought like maybe I could have helped him more. I was so sad and I miss him. So I still miss him. I think about him. If I could still cry thinking about him, because he was the sweetest dog. Like he was special. He was so special, and I love him so much. I still do. I want to call this one Kylo all the time, but it's hard. I do still love him, and it was hard to think about getting a new dog. I was like, I absolutely do not want to. I'm not in a place to get a new dog, and that's how I was for months. But then I happened to come across this baby, and he was so cute. I couldn't help it. I opened my heart back up, and I hopefully will be by each other's side for many years to come. I've had it kind of rough this year when it comes to like pets and furry friends. So, yeah, hopefully I'm ending this year well with a brand new baby. His side eye though. His side eye is so real. He's tiny right now because, like I said, he's barely 9 weeks, but he's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a chunky big boy, and I love him so much. I have like his appointment already scheduled for his second vaccine, his second round, and then I believe the third one is the rabies. So he's gonna be a good healthy boy. Yeah, I love him, and then I named him Prince Zuko after the Avatar character. So yeah, he's my baby. So I do have a brand new puppy, and I love him with all my heart. It's definitely really sad when we lose a furry friend, especially like, you know, dogs and cats, we get so attached to them and used to seeing them every day. Personally, like, I am always super happy when I spend time with them, and it was really hard losing Kylo. And you know, I've lost pets before, but I've had them for years. So like, I got to be with my past dogs for years, and it was a different kind of hard, but it was also hard to lose a baby. You know, he was so young and innocent, and hopefully I will see him again. I do hope that dogs are in heaven. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be. So I love him, and I think about all the happy memories with him. So it was hard to open up to another dog, but then I think about like all the dogs that do need homes and they need love and attention. And honestly, I love animals so much. I can't see myself living without having a dog or a cat. And I do still have my 2 cats. I love them so much. But I just have a lot of love to give. And though it took me a while, I honestly thought I wouldn't get a dog for like years. It didn't work that way. God had a different plan. So yeah, hopefully Zuko and I will be together for many, many years. But I know I was kind of sad. I'm so sorry. But I did think I should address it because I had asked you guys to pray for Kylo, and I appreciate you guys all so much for praying for him and keeping him in your thoughts and your prayers, and me as well. I got messages where you guys were letting me know that you were praying for both of us, and I can't express how much I appreciate that. It really helped a lot because after he had passed away, I was still getting messages of like people watching the older videos for the first time, and he was already gone, and some people were saying how like, oh, I hope he gets better, and I'm keeping him in your thoughts and your prayers. And I would read that knowing he's not here anymore. So I think with some of those messages, I didn't respond to them. I was just going through a lot, of course, but it did help to know that he was loved by not just me, but by you guys as well, because I did share him a lot in the videos. So Zuko doesn't really let me crochet too much because he wants the yarn. So I feel like part of the reason I only have a few finished objects is because of this little monster. He wants to eat all my yarn. Are you sleepy? He's so funny. He sleeps on his stomach like a baby. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I wish he would stay this size, but he's gonna be a big boy. And that's okay. I love him. I think that's it. I mean, there's always things to say, and I feel like I could continue talking with you guys for like ever. So I do want to finish the Bumblebee Dinosaur in the next couple of days, and then work on the new pattern that I mentioned before. That's kind of it for crocheting, and yeah, the World Cup is going on right now. I'm super, super excited. I'm a huge fan of soccer and the World Cup. So I'm going for Argentina because Mexico has been eliminated, unfortunately. And then this morning, the US, I'm heartbroken. But there's still teams that I'm rooting for. So it's going to be fun. And I love watching the games no matter what. Like, I'm always sad. But it's fun and it's great, and I love it. Every 4 years, and we had to wait 4.5 for this one, but that means the next one is going to be in only 3.5 years. So very, very excited. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Sorry, he bumped into the phone. I appreciate you guys, and I just think it's amazing to be able to have you guys in my life And honestly, you are all such a blessing to me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna do my best to upload this video, and yeah, please let me know what you guys are working on crochet wise. I'd love to see pictures. You can send me an email and tag me on Instagram. However you want to reach out, I would love to see what you're working on. And tell me about your projects if you have weekend plans. And don't forget, if you want to send Christmas cards to each other, also please feel free to reach out. I would absolutely love that. So thank you again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.